The Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, is hemorrhaging. A brutal conflict, fueled by the relentless advance of the M23 rebels through North and South Kivu, has driven 1.2 million people from their homes, forcing them into a desperate existence around Goma. These are not statistics. They are lives hanging by a thread, lives reduced to a subhuman struggle for survival, and the world, specifically the US and Europe, is failing them spectacularly. Jan Egeland, the head of the Norwegian Refugee Council, NRC, doesn't mince words. His condemnation is a thunderclap, a righteous fury aimed squarely at the apathy of global powers. He accuses the US and Europe of shameful neglect, a callous disregard for human suffering on a scale rarely witnessed. The nationalistic winds, he says, are blowing stronger than ever, chilling the compassion that should be warming the hearts of nations. Aid cuts are not just fiscal decisions, they are death sentences for countless innocent people. Imagine, if you will, the reality facing these 1.2 million displaced individuals. Picture them huddled together in overcrowded, unsanitary encampments, exposed to the elements, their basic needs unmet. They are living out in the open, vulnerable to disease, violence, and the constant gnawing fear of the unknown. Their homes, their livelihoods, their futures, all shattered by the merciless tide of conflict. This isn't a distant tragedy. It's a humanitarian crisis unfolding in real time, a stark testament to the failure of international cooperation and the hollowness of promises made to protect the vulnerable. Egeland's words paint a picture of despair, but they also offer a glimmer of hope, a call to action that must be heeded immediately. While aid is desperately needed, especially direct cash assistance that empowers displaced people to buy food, rebuild their shattered lives, and regain a sense of agency, it is not enough. A sustainable solution demands a political settlement, a concerted effort to address the root causes of this protracted conflict. The international community must go beyond providing temporary relief. It must work towards lasting peace and stability in the region. The crisis in the DRC is not just a humanitarian emergency, it is a moral failing. The images of suffering are not merely pixels on a screen. They represent the faces of men, women, and children robbed of their dignity, their security, and their future. To stand idly by while these people endure such unimaginable hardship is not only morally reprehensible, but also a strategic blunder. The DRC's instability fuels regional instability, threatening peace and security far beyond its borders. The silence of the international community is deafening. The inaction of powerful nations is unforgivable. Egeland's powerful condemnation is a stark reminder that the world has a moral imperative to act, to provide not just aid, but justice, to ensure that the lives of the displaced people of the DRC are not merely tolerated, but truly valued and protected. The cost of inaction is far too high. The price of humanity demands immediate and decisive intervention. We cannot stand by and allow this crisis to continue. The time for words is over. The time for action is now. The lives of 1.2 million people and the future of the DRC hang in the balance.